Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Nightly Sports Call.
All right, thanks a lot, Susan, and thank you for tuning in to the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call. I'm Rich Walsh. You can give me a call tonight. 412-575-2600 is the number. Obviously, a heartbreaker at PNC Park tonight. My co-host, Paul Zeise, will be talking about Buccos. If you want to vent your frustrations, you know who to call. 412-575-2600. Paul's in as my co-host tonight. You know, I say it's a heartbreaker, but it really wasn't. I counted this as a loss when they were down by 7 runs when it was
8, by the way.
Yeah, 8. Okay, 11-3. I pretty much thought the game was over. So,
well,
the fact that they got here is, I don't even know. I can't even say it's impressive, but it's just.
First of all, this franchise should be way beyond this whole, moral victory thing. I people celebrating that they came back. They lost. Yeah. That's number one. Number two, they were down 8 runs. Okay? The only reason it was close is because the St. Louis Cardinals bullpen is a disaster. And yet even they couldn't blow this lead. And they tried, but even and the third thing is, how about Elias Diaz trying for a triple in the 8th inning?
In the 8th inning, yes.
Yeah. That probably is one of those things that you'll look at and say, why exactly are you doing that? With 1 out and a 3-run game, you hit one off the wall, you're a catcher. Yeah. Why are you making an out at third base? You're down 3 runs. Be on second, there's only 1 out. Instead, you get thrown out going to third, now there's 2 outs and nobody on. That's, to me,
looking back,
this game was the Pirates' season in a nutshell, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Looking back, you could blame, hindsight. But it was.
It's not hindsight.
I feel like the game was over at that point.
It doesn't matter. You're only down 3 runs. You can't.
You're right.
You cannot think about what the deficit was. At that point, it's only 3 runs. So you have to play smart baseball. Now, I will say this. Matheny was trying to steal an inning with a guy who's throwing meatballs out there. If it was a closer game, that dude that gave up like 5 or 6 runs in the 8th probably would have been yanked early. But the problem is, who do you bring in? I mean, they had Zach Duke in the game, for God's sakes, trying to win this game. That's how bad their bullpen is. Do you know what I mean? They've had 4 games. I think they had a 3-game losing streak against the Red Sox. 2 of those games, I think they were winning going into the 8th inning.
Oh, it was so close to blowing it. We were watching the game, and you called it. You said wild pitch. I didn't think
Inches.
so. But
I'm just saying,
2 pitches in a row.
They are so bad. And yet, I was driving in. I heard Greg Brown say, "Whoa, this is unbelievable."
Yeah.
No, it's not unbelievable. But the flip side of it is Trevor Williams has to be better than he was, right? You know what I mean? And he got shelled tonight.
That's the second straight bad outing.
Stephen Brault was, he gave out.
He is what he is.
I'm just saying this was a microcosm of the season.
Last night, Gene Collier was on with me, and we were talking about the Pirates rotation. And he kind of liked it. He said he likes their 4th and 5th guy, but I think they need another starter. I know they got a lot of guys coming up in the minors, but that's what they say every year. I think they need a 2-3 kind of guy like a Nova Tyon that you can pick between Brault, Williams, and Kuhl as your 5th starter, not having 2 of the 3 in there.
I've said it all year long. I said it at the start of the year. One of the problems with this team is they were relying too much on rookie pitchers. Here's the thing. You've got so many young guys in this team. You needed some veterans, some leadership. You need some players. And in your pitching staff, you can't have 3 guys who have never gone this far in a season before. Tyon, as good as he is, this would have been his first full season. Yeah. Now, he missed the 5 or 6 weeks or whatever when he had cancer, but the reality is this would have been as long as he's ever gone. Williams, Cole, same thing. Chad Cole. So to me,
Glasnow too, if he would have made it through the season.
Glasnow, you can't. You have too many guys that have not gone through a whole season. Because you know what you see a lot of times from rookies? September's tough. Mm-hmm. Late August, September, they're tired. Their arms are tired. It's fatigue. You have 3/5 of your guys in that situation. It's going to be hard to win even if you're involved in it. But then you take the other issues. They don't have a third baseman, really. I mean, David Freese is what he is. He's a guy that should be on the bench. They haven't had a 4th outfielder all season long. I mean, there's a few flaws on this team that you're just not going to, Well, that's why even when they were, within 2 or 3 games, I said they're really not in this. because they're not good enough.
Yeah, I think they're three players away. I mean, you can argue what kind of three players, but a third baseman, a starting pitcher, and a reliever. They get that. They're right in the mix.
And yeah, I mean, and the third baseman preferably with power.
Yeah, someone like Gung, comparable to Gung. I don't know if they're going to.
That's what we've said. I mean, look at we've seen this. If you have guys that can drive the ball out of the park, the Brewers, for instance, it changes the game. It's just so that they played hard and all that other stuff. But this is the kind of loss you celebrate in 2012. When they had 20 years of losing and they were getting competitive and they were just trying to start to turn the corner.
But I still don't even think you celebrate that. You should have been down by 8 runs.
What I'm saying is it's a moral victory, and you could say these are battling and all this other stuff. They should be way beyond celebrating moral victories.
This was supposed to be the year.
I'm not trying to be negative here, but it drives me insane that we just have like this low standard for this team. They should be winning by now. They should have taken that 98 win season and build on it, and they haven't done it. It's just ridiculous.
So I just got a tweet here. Rob Joswiak, I think his name is, at Rob Joswiak. He said, you should put your Bucs season prediction back up as your pinned tweet. I thought they were going to win 80. I predicted 87 wins.
Yeah, I think we both did.
I don't think either one of us are really that far off when you think about it, Paul. I mean, if you thought Gung was going to be here, you thought Marte was going to play an entire season at the level he was playing before, Tyon doesn't get hurt, I still think that they were 10 games better than the year before.
But I said this. 86, 87 wins, and they lose the division by 13 because the Cubs have 100. So
87 wins, they would win this division, or close to it.
But I'm saying, okay, I predicted that they'd win 86, 87, but I predicted they'd be 13 or 14 behind the Cubs, who win 99, 100. So, it is what it is.
Cubs are only getting better. This might be a down year for them. What's frustrating is I think you and I thought this, or you hear that from inside the Pirates, and the fans think it. 2017 was the year, and now it seems like we're back on this 4-year plan again.
There you go. Conspiracies.
We're back on the 4-year plan.
No. The Pirates didn't want to score because the final score is 11-10. What's 11 plus 10? 21. Roberto Clemente's birthday.
Yeah.
There you go. They didn't want to score.
Someone tweet us that?
No, it was on the TV screen. They had they put the right field wall 21. I'm assuming. Well, the one good thing is the 11 plus 10 adds up to 21.
Roberto Clemente's birthday today.
Good God.
Moving 83. All right, we're going to take a break, back to answer some of your tweets and take some of your phone calls and hear what you guys have to say. That's all coming up next right here on the Nightly Sports Call.